channel pulled up. Channel pulled up. Okay, good. And I'm live. Showing live and my phone went off. Somebody retweeted or liked. Julia lady, I'm not sure if you follow me, but they are watching, but thank you very much, Julia. Alright. Oop, let me get the chat to where I can see it. And boom, Paca Plus. The name is not actually on the title screen here. But this is Japanese for Paca Plus. I'm assuming that's the name of the game that I'm playing. And yeah. I will admit, this is a game that I have played some of before. I've actually done a Let's Play of it. Up to episode 10, I think? I can't remember how long that was, actually. Maybe about 5 hours in? Possibly? 5 hours-ish? 5 hours-ish? How many, let me look on Steam for Paca Plus. See my achievement progress. I've only got 1 out of 5 achievements, so. And the rest of them are hidden. So I don't know if if I was even a fifth of the way through the game. I might not have been. But anyway, I have played part of the game before. Just to let you guys know. When was the last time I played this game? Back in April. Wow. I'm not going to remember the parts that I did play anyway. So I started this back in late April and late March, and yeah, I didn't play it for that much. Mild spoilers there, I suppose. Oops. Okay, let's get started. It's not really that much of a spoiler. You kind of get what's happening, or you kind of can guess what's going to happen anyway. Excuse me. A violin melody can be heard in the distance. Can I? It's a pleasing sound. Okay, enter can work. Summer in the Highlands is calm and clear with gentle breezes. Well, enter works sometimes. As I stand on the grassy plain, still damp with morning dew, I quietly close my eyes. Okay, I guess I'll have to play with the mouse on the screen. And lend my ears to that refreshing melody. The love of my life is at my side. We hold each other's hands, wishing we could stay here like this forever. Isn't it still summer vacation? How's my alarm going off? I'm going back to sleep. It's nearly halfway through summer vacation. I, Kazuma Saeki, cling greedily to my pillow and dreams, determined to sleep in. The abrupt ringing of my cell phone tears me away from my thoughts of laziness. Oh, that's right. I'm going to actually not have to do the voices of the female. What's her name? Can't remember. Yukari. Okay. Hello, Yukari. It's you. Something like that. Yeah. What's up, Epic? How you doing? Can you hear her? By the way, the Japanese actress doing Yukari's voice. It sounds kind of low in my headphones. Can I actually? Let me. Okay, I can adjust the. Okay, let's actually turn that down some. The music. Okay, there are other voices. Okay, good. Nice to have a visual novel that has extra voices in it, so my throat isn't like by the end of it. Okay, let me turn it up some. Maybe that's better. Yeah, I'm up. I mean, I just woke up. What's going on? Why are you calling me so early? Really? Oh, right. Gotcha. Yeah, well, I'll get ready right away. It seems that preparations for a school festival are starting today, even though we're in the middle of summer vacation. But anyway, how you doing, Epic? You making it right today? You feeling better? I know you weren't in a great mood yesterday, but you feeling better today, man? A single, you should do it too, Kazuma, from my girlfriend, Yukari. It was all it took to make me a committee member. Or that's what I remember, at least. Good, awesome. I'm glad you're feeling better. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. I'm not sure what Wattpad is, but fan fiction I know can be a little. I know I was into a bit of fan fiction there for a few months, and I don't know if you probably don't know it, but I do some writing. I've done some writing. I've actually got a couple books on Amazon. They're so, not very successful anyway. Fan fiction hell. but there for a little bit I was actually doing some fan fiction on fanfiction.net, I think. And I was trying to do actual fan fiction where it was like, here are the characters as the characters are, extra content, you know. You know, like I did like a Seinfeld fan fiction one time. It was where they were getting attacked by zombies, but they were behaving as you know, characters from Seinfeld would go. It wasn't like it wasn't characters who were doing things with other characters that they would not have done otherwise, you know. But yeah, I was reading some of them, and I would be like, yeah, this one's okay. Oh, cool, you know. Naruto and Fallout fan fiction. That sounds cool. Oh yeah, this is pretty cool so far. Oh yeah, Sasuke, you know, they got transported to the Fallout world. Okay, this is cool. Ah, Sasuke's dealing with some super mutants. That's pretty cool. They're pulling his pants down. Click. Nope. I'm out. At this point, I'm out. Cancel everything above this. Out. At this point, nope. So yeah, that was the problem. It would get to a point where you're like, you know, this is really done. This is really well written. This story is interesting. Nope. I'm done from this point. So this is the end of the story for me. So yeah. Sounds like it's a scary place. I will not go to Wattpad. Yeah, you know, you sound like my mom. Okay, I know that I also used to go to a website called cracked.com. It's hilariously sad. There was on cracked.com, it would have like articles and it'd be like lists of strange things, and I remember one of the most memorable and amusing ones that they did were fan fiction crossovers that were really wrong, basically. And there was one where they were talking about Snape from Harry Potter needed a vacation. Dumbledore sent Snape away for vacation, and he decided to send him to the land of the Teletubbies. Laugh at how bad it gets. Gotcha. Anyway, yeah. Snape goes to the land of Teletubbies, and let's just say that, yeah, I didn't read it. There were excerpts of it in the article, which made me be like, Okay, this is a hilarious one to read about, but I don't want to get mentally scarred by actually reading the story. So yeah, let's just say that it was weird. It was very strange. Mr. Potter. It's been a long time since I've seen Harry Potter. I still I haven't seen all of the last 4 movies. I read all the books. Been a long, long time since I read the books. Haven't seen the Order of the Phoenix, I think was number 5, and then they split up the last 2 I know, so or the last book, so that's like last 3.5 movies. Oh no, I didn't. I know with like the filth movie, felt like it was disconnected to me. Like they've like with movie 5, it seemed like it was kind of like it was too much. Like they were just like they had to hit these certain parts, but they didn't have like good segues to it. It just felt like kind of like a like this part of the movie, then this part of the movie, then this part of the movie, but it felt like they were leaving out parts for it to not be like 6 hours long, you know. That's how it felt to me, anyway. I probably need to go back and rewatch them. I know I enjoyed the first 3 or 4 movies pretty well. And like I think I was saying it last night, or at some point to somebody, that my first impression of it isn't always the impression I come away with when I rewatch it or re-experience it. So I might enjoy the filth one again. Or I might enjoy the filth one if I watched it again. Okay, so I'll see you at the usual spot at the usual time. After Yukari's wake-up call, I quickly get ready and jump into, or rather, onto my sweet ride. Since it's just a bicycle, and rush out of my house. It's a slow-ass transition. I ran off to school pedaling as hard as I can. Yukari should have gotten on the bus at the usual time, so if I don't hurry, I'm going to be late. Out of breath and with sweat running down my brow, I make my way to the bus stop near the school. Yeah, they are vehicles. I wait for the bus Yukari should be on as I catch my breath. A few minutes later, the bus comes right on schedule, and a long-haired girl steps off the bus alone. She gives me a familiar bright smile with a familiar greeting. Her name is Yukari Izumi. We're both freshmen in Class 1A at Saeki Private High School. She's also my girlfriend. She has long, shimmering hair, doe eyes, and a delicate build that makes you worry you'd snap her in half if you hugged her too tightly. Basically, she's a girl so cute it feels like a waist on me. That's Yukari Izumi. Good morning. Your soul will be mine. I am indeed sleepy. Thought about going back to bed, but I couldn't keep Yukari waiting here by herself. That's why I got here in such a rush, but there's no need to make anything of it. I changed the subject. By the way, Yukari, what was our class doing for the festival again? That is so anime. So anime. It's always a maid cafe. Always. By playing these games, it makes me think that maid cafes are basically the Starbucks of Japan. Everywhere you turn, it's a maid cafe. That's what it makes me think. I don't know if I told you yesterday, but I have played part of this before. I never finished it, but this is me restarting it. Interesting, I will say. Interesting. Oh, I see. That's right. That was it. No, that's not true. I'm not sure how how much I was in. I don't know how far I got into the game. I looked on Steam and I'm 1 achievement out of 5. Okay, good. I'm holding up the right amount of hands. I mean fingers. Fingers. I don't have enough hands to tell you how many achievements are in this game. Yeah. So I don't know if they're all story achievements or if there's like some extra achievements or what. That's the only way I have to gauge. I don't even know how long this game is. There's nothing on. You're holding up between 0 and 2. I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. They're epic. If you're holding up more, then well, I'm not gonna judge because that'd be pretty awesome if you do have more than 2 hands. But it is unusual. Awesome, but unusual. I wouldn't mind an extra hand, just like. Well, I was about to say just flopping around, but I wouldn't be able to do something. Yeah, they are technically hands. 3, gotcha. You're holding up a foot and 2 hands. And that's when somebody walks into the room and they're like, "What the crap are you doing?" Just go like. Honestly, have no such memory. Yukari stares at me with an expression that hinges on astonishment, but she nevertheless patiently describes the maid cafe that our class will be hosting. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, it would be too weird if you were just wagging a foot around in your bed. I don't ever watch anything in my bed. I should. I mean, I have this chair that's falling apart that I always sit in. What I need is a wireless mouse so I can watch stuff on my computer while sitting on the bed back there. That's what I need. I had a wireless mouse at some point, but I quit using it. Or either get a mouse with a really long cord and like have it plugged in the front here. Or I could put it in the back, probably. Anyway, that would be cool. I probably should look into that. Because, yeah, this, I gotcha. Yeah, I have this, I have a TV right up here. I don't have it hooked up to anything. I used to have it hooked up to, like, rabbit ears. But those haven't worked in years. I gotcha. Yeah, I got this chair that, put me down a little bit. I can put my arm through the, where it's supposed to be at. So yeah, I kind of need a new chair to sit in. And it also don't help that, also don't help that I can take the chair leg off either. So I have to make sure that's positioned right before I sit down in it. That just moon. Hopefully, I didn't just moon the camera. I just realized I moved the camera down, then bent over. So I really hope I didn't just moon the entire Twitch populace. I don't think I did. I think that's back to normal. So yeah, I probably need to quit sitting in that chair because one night I was just sitting in it and it's kind of like, even though I had that position, I think, properly. Even though I had that the leg position properly, I just went like, bloop, right into the floor. Just like watching something, and I just felt myself go bloop. So yeah, I don't know. I've put a lot of use in that chair for over the last 10 years, so it's held up as well as it can. Especially since it was like, I think my cousin was driving down the road and saw it on the side of the street, and it was just a perfectly good chair that somebody had thrown away or was throwing away. So for that, I guess it really has gotten its use. They started with someone in our class reminiscing about visiting a successful Yukari Akihabara maid cafe on his Tokyo vacation. Okay, just making sure I placed the webcam back right. Okay. All the guys threw up their hands in support and applauded the speaker, but they still had to get the girls on board. Surprisingly, the proposal was approved quickly. Yeah, I was gonna say it's no surprise that the guys were on board for that. The vast majority of girls agreed, with comments such as, "I've always wanted to wear a maid outfit, and actually I do have something like that." I gotcha. So you didn't get to see how terrible my chair is that I've been sitting in to watch stuff in, did you? But yeah, Maid Cafe. That's what we're doing for the school festival apparently. Then a committee leader, Ayaka Shinozawa, sealed the deal by saying, "I'll make sure to prepare suitable maid uniforms for all the girls in class." Nobody was left to object, and our class merely decided on doing a refreshment booth with a maid cafe theme. Basically, to sum it up, here's the chair leg. So I have to make sure that's in there, like not like at an angle or whatever when I sit in it. So, but luckily though, if anybody breaks in the house, it can be like, BAM! They won't be expecting me to just be like, whack them in the head with it. So yeah, but yeah, that's what I sit in to watch when I watch people stream on YouTube or Twitch or whatever. So yeah, that's why I was saying I probably could sit back on the bed if I had a good mouse, either a wireless mouse or a mouse with a good cord on it. Or so the story goes. Yeah, this one isn't a bad chair. I just didn't put it together very good. Like, I can't like put any pressure on it. It's still going back. Oh crap! I don't need to be leaning on that chair either, because I don't have the leg on it. Yeah, I didn't put the this one together very well. I'm not a handy person, but yeah. That's probably not a good thing for me to be able to do that with a chair. I was just sitting here one night playing a game or something, and I was just ping, and one of the nuts went flying off my chair and under my bed. So yeah, I've never got it back. I gotcha. Maternity. It's probably a very good cushion. Those are, I used to work at Toys R Us. I never worked in the baby department a lot, but I saw a bit of the stuff. But those were like some fairly expensive cushions. So that probably good, probably very good. That's, I'm sure, a very good cushion you got there on it. I don't have very much padding in this chair. That's another reason why I get up and move around. Try to get up and move around just a little bit, rather than stay in one place. So it's like a normal pillow. I gotcha. Feel like a food stand is an option that involves lots of work for little gain, profit-wise. But I'll be happy if I get to see Yukari in maid clothes. Oh, talking about maternity pillows. One of the funniest things I saw, or one of the funnier things I saw there at Toys R Us was a pillow, and it was called My Breast Friend. It was for the baby. It's for babies who are breastfeeding. I gotcha. I need to find a good pillow to put in this chair because it's really, really bad. Like the springs actually will be digging into my leg because the cushion is worn so bad, and the springs have broken through the bottom of that chair. Not this one, but the other chair. As we talk about, the school we attend comes into view. The glaringly hot summer sun is merciless. Seems like today is going to be another hot one. Committee leader Shinozawa is waiting in the classroom by herself when we arrive. Why not use mine? How about a cushion? Well, I do flip it over some. Good for you. That's stuck in there good. Well, it don't like. Well, the other thing is the springs. I'm actually touching the spring right now. That's supposed to not be touchable. So, like, the springs get, like, the cushion gets kind of underneath the edges of the spring. I have another cushion, but the other problem is I don't want to, like, push my chair out too much because it's probably, that chair is probably going to really be falling apart on me. Literally falling apart. Because it's like I can wiggle the left arm. Like, seriously. That's me wiggling it. You can't see it, but you might could hear it. I have worn that chair out. Of course, I'm a big guy. So that's played a lot into it, I'm very sure. If I was like 150 pounds, this chair would not be in as bad a shape as it is. I'm sure. But yeah. Morning, Shinozawa. You're early as usual. I do need to get me a new chair at some point. I need to look into finding something used that's in good shape.
Ohayo, Saeki, Yukari. Ayaka, ohayo. そちらも相変わらず仲がいいわね。
The resourceful committee leader, who is easily realized the boys' collective desire for a maid cafe, is considered by most of the class to be level-headed and earnest. However, I also know that she's a hardcore uniform maniac. Yukari told me that Shinozawa can't resist cute outfits. Wow. It's an interesting thing to note. Her collection doesn't just include the uniforms of nearby high schools, restaurants, and maid cafes. Maybe they do, but they want that too, you know. Maybe they want to dress like, maybe they like to dress like maids, you know, or dress up, you know, in something different. That's probably what it is. He gets some. I played up to the festival. I didn't see the end of the festival, I don't think. It is interesting. There is going to be an interesting moment at it. I don't think we'll get there tonight because I think that was like 4 or 5 hours in. It even goes as far as having the real ones actually actual housekeepers of English nobility wore. Yeah. 1,000 boyfriends in my pants. There's a lot of boyfriends in her pants. You'd have to have very big pants. I've heard rumors of a special costume room that she has at home. But the truth of that claim is beyond even Yukari's understanding. Wow. This girl is kind of scary now. I'm wondering how extensive her costume collection is. Whether she has some leather. If you know what I'm saying. Yukari looks to me for help, but Yukari, you're very mistaken if you think you can always get help from me. Oops, I just want to save it. What I was wanting to do is... Actually, let me... Okay, I can't do that. I was wondering if I could change the transitions, because the transitions are kind of... They're kind of crappy. One more committee member arrives late. Sure, let's call it a temporary ceasefire for now, and pick up again after the meeting. Yes, as a member of the organizing committee, I'm getting fired up. Yeah! The meeting starts amidst Yukari's adorable protests. Yeah, these transitions aren't very good. I was hoping I could like take them out to where it just like skips. I was hoping there'd be an option where it just skip right to it rather than do like the whoosh. This is only our first meeting, but Shinazawa had already detailed things so minutely that it ends quickly. You really command things like a military strategist. Maybe I should start calling you Kong Ming. You know, I know that's a reference to something I'm not fully aware of. But, you know, I'm not the biggest expert with the ladies. But I don't think you should call any... If you want to have a good standing with her, I don't think you should ever call a lady anything like Kong. Anything with Kong in it. Just seems like a bad idea. Yeah, it just seems like a bad idea. I don't want to get on your bad side. I didn't mean to flatter her, but she seems in high spirits after seeing everything go as planned. What's up, Mecha Kong? How you doing, Mecha Kong? After that quick meeting, we leave Shinazawa and go out for a stroll through the town. By the way, don't blame me if you get some dirty Discord looks like some frowns or some like angry emojis off of Discord that I'm not that I'm familiar with Discord, but I don't really know a lot of the emojis and stuff on it. I really don't use emojis that often. After that quick meeting, we leave Shinazawa and go out for a stroll through the town. Yeah. True. At the shopping center in front of the station, we try to hide from the hot rays of the sun as we go from the record store to the bookshop. We go through the arcade and into a fast food place. Yeah, I don't think that would go over very well. Unless maybe she's a fan of Donkey Kong. That would be good. Maybe like Diddy Kong or what was the other female Kong? Candy Kong or something. Mecha Kong, I don't think that'll work. We go through the arcade into a fast food place. I drink a cold soda in the well air-conditioned room. Yukari doesn't like soda, so she's sipping iced tea daintily through a straw. A fleeting moment in the evening of a hot summer. Yeah, I can't wait to see you in a maid outfit. But I'm surprised you accepted wearing maid clothes. No qualms about it? This is what we call foreshadowing. Foreshadowing. Is that how it goes? So even you want to try being someone else, Yukari? I don't really understand girls' difficult feelings, but if she says so, then it's probably right. Yukari looks at her watch. Oh, you're right. As we trade silly jokes, time passes us by. It's not that we're doing anything or going anywhere in particular, but just being together makes it a wonderful time. Such times are small and simple, but unique to the lives of wholesome students, and just being able to experience them is enough for me. Well then, be careful getting home. Yeah, I know. I mean, I always try to run into them, but I mean, if you tell me not to, then I guess I'll avoid them. See you then. After seeing Yukari off at the bus stop, I pedal my way home. Looking up into the red-tinted sky while pedaling, I see a single white cloud floating not that far off the ground. It looks to me like a sheep or a camel for some reason or another. His name Rufus? I forgot about the calendar. Well, one of them made sense. Roger. There's a little coffee shop hidden next to the residential area, not far from the station. Black Cat Cafe. Yeah, I'm not remembering much of this at all, so it's going to be pretty new to me. I just remember like little bits. I've been helping out at this shop for far longer than I've attended this school. It wasn't really a part-time job. Rather, my family has been on good terms with the people there since I was little, so they're nice to me as well. When I saw how busy the owner was, I just started helping out here and there. During my childhood years, I ended up coming to the Black Cat instead of the park whenever I couldn't find a place to play. So now I'm closer to the owner than even my own father, who never really played with me much. The owner, Akio Mitaka, runs the shop with his 2 daughters, but there are times when he'll take any help he can get. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Now then. That one makes a bit more sense. Yeah, that one makes more sense. Epic Warrior Gaming. Breaking hearts all over Twitch. All over Discord, I mean. Have just seen off the last customer, and now it's just me and the owner of the inside the shop. It's strange how large the inside of the shop feels when it's only the 2 of us in here, since it's a rather small cafe. I'm just chatting with the owner since there isn't much of anything else to do. Excuse me. Yeah, it just suddenly happened. So I've been bogged down with preparing for the festival. Please don't add on any more pressure. Yeah, I guess he does if he's running one. Really, I can't think of a certain someone who would love... Yeah, I can think of a certain someone that would love hearing that, actually. As I say that, I imagine a grinning Shinozawa saying, I'll take you up on that. So like the cakes for the maid cafe, how much time is needed to make them and how much should we spend on ingredients? Now don't be ending any friendships though. Make sure not to be ending any friendships by calling the ladies Mechacom. Oh my. Now, the cooking club has reserved the kitchen. We have to prepare everything in our classroom. And we'll need to buy one from somewhere. If so, then our expenses will be pretty high. The owner folds his arms and goes, Okay, good. Awesome. It's definitely not an endearing term though. What? Are you sure? His son's suggestion surprises me. In fact, the Black Cat Cafe cake sets are known to be delicious even around the neighborhood. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Blame it on me. I see how it is. Wasn't my idea. Wasn't my idea. It was this asshole Shook. He was just like, man, you should just go around calling every lady Mechacom. I see how it is. I see how it is, Epic. It's on video. The proof is in the pudding, even though this isn't really pudding. But the proof is metaphorically in the pudding, I think. Is that the expression? Now I'm confused whether I'm. I think that's the expression. Proof is in the pudding. The more I say the expression, the more I'm wondering if I'm saying it right. I think it's pudding though. Why would there be proof in the pudding though? That doesn't make sense to me. Okay, now I'm gonna have to look something up. Google, why does this expression exist? Yes, proof is in the pudding. That's an actual expression. I remembered it right. The more I say something sometimes, the less it actually makes sense to me. Okay, I want something short though. I don't have to read an essay to find out what it means. It's just shorthand for the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Okay, I'm not gonna bother. Okay. Well, good. I'm glad you're kidding. So much so that they've been featured in magazines before. Customer would definitely love having those cakes in the maid cafe. That won't be a problem at all. I think we'll need quite a lot, though. Will that be fine? Thanks. Can we go over the details next time? Awesome. I'm glad we got this guy on our side. Unless he's like some crazy person who's wanting to put poison in all the cakes to knock out a lot of the people at the festival. I'll tell Shinozawa about this later. I don't want to give the owner too much trouble, but well, this is Shinozawa we're talking about, so it should be fine. There's one more thing I want to check on with the owner. Boss, can I have time off at the end of the month? My shift is Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, but it can be changed freely depending on my and the owner's situation. The end of the month, August 31st, is actually Yukari's birthday. Since it's her birthday, I'd rather be by her side than working. That's appropriate. Those are appropriate responses. It's Yukari's birthday, so I was thinking of taking her somewhere nice. Thank you very much. Actually, there's something related that I wanted to ask you about. I was thinking about getting her some type of present. What do girls like getting?
そうだな。逆にカズマくんだったらゆかりちゃんから何をプレゼントされたら嬉しいかい?
Even though I'm asking him, I get a question in response. Me? I don't really have anything I particularly want. I think I'd like anything Yukari picks out for me.
そう。つまりはそういうことだ。
So you're saying it really is the thought that counts.
私はそう思うよ。
Sweet. Hey Yukari, happy birthday. Here's a can of soda. That I'm halfway done with. So that counts. She likes music, so maybe I'll find her some violin-related accessories. It seems like this is turning into the anti-how-to-date stream. Like, you're finding out how not to do the dating. Don't call her Mecha Kong. Don't give her a half-drunk can of soda. That's exactly what I tell the ladies. I mean, wait, what? I mean, what? The owner smiles and disappears behind the counter. Probably going to check on the coffee beans. Welcome. Oh, Yukari, it's you. Understood, madame. Would this seat be adequate? I'll lead her to a seat near the window as I say that. May I please take your order? The A combo comes with carbonara, whereas the B combo has a rice omelet. Both come with complimentary salad and drink. I knew you'd go for that. You really like your rice omelet. I mean, we're not. It doesn't sound like we're really forcing her too bad. Is she like, yeah, I want to. It sounds like she's actually interested in giving it a try. But yeah, don't force her to wear it though. It doesn't seem like a good idea. As to be expected from a regular, quite the discerning eye. They'll be here shortly, boss. B combo, order up. Roger. As you heard, I shall not disappoint, madame. I put on my apron as I head to the kitchen. Sometimes I have to wield the frying pan instead when the owner is busy roasting the beans. I've practiced cooking fluffy, melty rice omelets so often it's now my forte. Alright, that should be good. Place the omelet over the chicken and rice, cut it down at the center to open a gap, and finish it up by topping everything with sauce. I feel a little mischievous today. Add a little something to the salad too. Just a bit of mischief. Just a sprinkling of mischief. Wow. Yeah, that's not a good dating technique there. Yeah, I would not recommend Epic's thing there. Don't do that. My question is, what? I think I remember what he did. Well, the way he worded it makes you think it's something like really terrible. Like he was just like, okay, I'm going to. Like, I've really been sweating today. I've really been sweating today. So let me like. Let's rub the omelets. Achoo! Okay, sneezing on the omelets. Yeah, actually, it's funny you say that. There's a lawsuit, or I think there's a girl who's going to jail for something around this area, where I'm at. I'm in North Mississippi, and I don't listen to the news that much, but I can hear it sometimes on the TV when I'm back here. When my mom has it on the TV in there. And apparently there was a girl, like an 18-year-old girl, who like put blood in somebody's food and served it to them, and she's like going to jail for a year. I was like, wow, dang, that's a lot of jail time for something like that. But that is pretty bad. That is actually really bad. Definitely has to be some sort of punishment, legal-wise, for that. But yeah, she won't be doing that again. Yeah. It made me feel kind of bad because one time I was working at it's sort of the same, but not exactly. But I remember I was I'm not the most graceful person. I remember I was working at Toys R Us, and I was like having to get like looking for these different things up top for a customer, and the plastic had like cut my finger kind of bad, and I was like but I had to grab like a Barbie doll or something, so I was like, oh, is this the one you want? And I looked at it, I was like, oh crap. I was like, ma'am, would you like one with or without the blood? And she was like, without. So I was like, okay, here you go. Put that one back up to get on blood. Somebody probably bought that. I'm guessing somebody bought that with my blood on it. To be honest, my blood was probably all over that store because I was always like cutting like my hands or the back of my hands or like my arm. I'd be walking down and like hit a shelf with my arm. It's always doing that. Sorry to keep you waiting. One deluxe fluffy melty rice omelet. Yukari quickly brings a spoonful of delicious rice omelet to her mouth. Probably so. Somebody probably bought it and sold it later. This is a Barbie doll with blood. She's liking it so far. Why do girls always look this happy when they eat something delicious? Her happiness is contagious. But just as she bites into the salad, her eyes go wide and she freezes up. Oh, so it really is something you notice right away. Oh wow, she just swore really badly, I'm assuming. Oh, X, star, at, I think, or alpha, pound sign, something, dollar sign, arrow. She furiously washes the salad down with water and looks at me in protest, tears in her eyes. You translating. It's a bit juicy. Apparently she don't like okra though. I was expecting something a bit more mischievous than okra. Yep, I did. Kill me, okra! I'm fixing to go. What was the girl's name in the Doki Doki Literature Club? Not Yukari. Yukari's this girl. What am I thinking? Not Monica, not Natsuki, not Sayori. The other one, the one that I'm wanting to know the name of. I can't think. Crap. What was her name? The one that goes, Yuri, yes. The one that goes like, whoosh, whoosh, like with a knife. Yuri. I cannot think of her name. Sheesh. She was one of the more memorable ones. I remember the stuff she did. I just couldn't remember her name. But yeah. She's like, kill me. It's okra in my mouth. Yay, no more okra. Usually there's no okra in the salad, but it's on the house. Do you know it's good for your complexion? Yeah, I actually watched a Let's Play of that game I think I watched it almost immediately after I finished the game. It's pretty interesting, I thought. I can't remember anything about it too much, except that you actually kind of see her. She kind of goes a bit more into her knife collection, I think. But yeah, I can't remember. That's right. That's right. So either way you go. Gotta clarify it there, man. You gotta clarify it. What is it? Who knows? But yeah, it's a pretty interesting scene. I'm guessing you have to. I'm curious how that would have worked if you. That game still makes me interested about how it would have worked if you wound up not doing the Sayori scenes and having not had that previous relationship with them. It probably wouldn't have made much difference. But that game is still one of the more entertaining ones that I've streamed. One of the more entertaining games I've played this year. I really enjoyed my time with it. I kind of figured that, especially with the way you were talking. I'm very curious what they do next. Hopefully they come out with another game. Of course they can't. They can't do the same thing. It'll have to be different to some extent. That's a very talented company there, though. Or group. I'm assuming it's a group. Don't be mad. You'll ruin that pretty face. Yukari puffs out her cheeks, but keeps eating her rice omelet. You're saying whatever, but you're still eating the rice omelet. Really awesome. Ooh, that's clever. That is clever. Okay, guys. We're working on this game, but we're working on the other game. But this game will get done first. Let's make this one free. It's going to be bonkers. Everyone will love it. Everyone will talk about it, especially since it's free. The word will be out for it, like Doki Doki Literature Club, Doki Doki Literature Club. Crazy. Let's follow the people making it. Oh, they're making a new one. When that game comes out, people will be highly interested in it. So yeah, that's actually really clever marketing. By making a product that is free, that a lot of people will get, that a lot of people will play it that would not have played it otherwise. Get them hooked in, then they'll want to get the other game. So yeah, that's actually pretty clever. Oops. With warm feelings filling my heart, I look at Yukari and wonder what to get her for her birthday. I know it's the thought that counts, but I want her to be happy getting it. I'll try taking note of what grabs her attention next. Gee, thanks for making me think of Doki Doki Literature Club. Hasn't even been announced. Yeah! A game gets in your mind. It's 7:40. Yukari steps off the bus right on schedule. What do you mean today's? Well, what do you mean today? It's not like I slept in last time.
話しなかったら絶対寝坊してたよ。
That was a really good psychological horror game. This one, I think this game is probably labeled psychological horror. Let me look at the store page on Steam. Seemed like it was at some point. I remember seeing a joke about in the reviews for Doki Doki Literature Club. When I was just glancing at them, it was like you know those games that people, those anime games that people jokingly put psychological horror under. This is one that's not a joke, or this is one that deserves this. Something like that. I was like, what is this game? Fine, I'll admit you were a big help that time. We're meeting up for the school festival again. Shinazawa, who is handling the costumes, has organized a platoon of seamstresses from the Handicrafts Club. I thought that said handcuffs. Yeah, this is a very strange maid cafe if they were using handcuffs. I don't even want to get into how that could be like. How that could be weird. Good way or bad way gonna keep you awake. Other team members are busy working on the greeting manual and putting the menu together. What Yukari and I are doing is making a list of what needs to be purchased. She does have really big pupils, don't she? I think that it's supposed to be cute. I mean, she's a cute character, but yeah, her pupils are larger than they seem like they should be. For sure. Wouldn't pink be better if it's a maid cafe? I see, so the maid outfits are pink. You know, creepypasta. What is a creepypasta? I'm not entirely sure. I think it's something like, is it something like an online urban legend or something that just kind of springs up out of nowhere? Because I'm not entirely sure what creepypasta is. I know there was this weird video game I did a little bit of a Let's Play of back like 4 years ago called what was the name of that game? Tube Star. Gotcha. It's more like horror characters and legends. Gotcha. So, okay, so Slenderman is a creepypasta. Gotcha. She's an alpaca that sucks your blood. Don't worry about it. You're cute no matter what you wear. Even if you're wearing just a small, you'd be cute. That's not a thing to say to her. Probably. Sorry. Need a sign as well. We check over the list that we've made. Then the sun goes down and it's like that right there. According to the schedule, we'll be skipping the next meeting to go shopping. We really need to put some thought into this, since I want to buy everything in one go. Yeah, this should be alright, right? Or all, right? What's after
だ
this?
からもう分担作業に入ってるから自分の仕事が終わったら解散っぽいよね。
And how about we go do our homework together in the library?
せっかくのお誘い嬉しいんだけど、この後部活があるんだよ。
Orchestra club. Why is it? Can't miss that now. Go do your best. Oops. It's fine, it's fine. I accidentally hit enter too much. Yukari apologizes again and leaves the classroom. I thought about joining a club at the start of school, but working at Mr. Mitaka's shop was both enjoyable and fulfilling, so I decided against it. After Yukari leaves for a club, I jump into the conversations of classmates who are helping with preparations. It's not that they've shown up, but unfortunately, it's too early to start doing any actual work, so they're just waiting around.
今週配信されたダウンロードクエストってやったん？大砂漠のクルペッコ、さらに呼ぶモンスターまで最大できた。
That guy's excited about the Sandy Plains Kuropeko. Oh, that's out already.
なんだよ、まだ落としてないんかよ。
My bad, I've been busy lately.
忙しいってどうせ泉さんだろ。いいよな、リア充は。
Not what I mean.
今度また仮合宿やるかな。強制参加な。
I got it, I got it. I like how he worded that. You've got a real girlfriend. I'm not sure what that means. This guy does seem like he's pretty busy. The school bell rings while we're talking about all that dumb stuff, so we leave as well. I think about just heading back, but thoughts of Yukari resurface. Come to think of it, I've never actually seen Yukari up close while she's playing the violin. I've cheered her on during competitions and tournaments, but she doesn't want to be watched when she's practicing because it's embarrassing for her. Feels like she practices every day. Performing with an instrument must really be that hard. I'm sure it is. I'm not musically talented at all, but I'm sure you have to practice almost daily to maintain or to get better. It piques my interest, so I decide to go peek in the music room. It piques me, so I go peek. The music room is soundproofed, but just the slightest hint of a violin melody can be heard in the hallway. This song, I've heard it somewhere before. It's Paca Bell's Canon. On the door there is Yukari elegantly playing her violin. It doesn't seem there are any other students in the music room. It's not bad. Probably turn that up a little bit more. I think this is probably not just a... it sounds like there's... since it gives it a name, I think it's probably an actual piece of music, maybe? Possibly? Not one that was made for the game. But yeah, Raccoon soundtrack. Wow. Wow. Actually, with this music, I think this is probably a good moment for me to step away. You can check out Yukari while listening to the music. Heard it before. Yeah, I'm probably going to be, for a while, if I'm just need to hear something while doing something, and I want some music, I'll probably look up the Raccoon. Okay, oh, you're telling me that it is. Okay. Paca Bell's Cannon, I think is what it said. It doesn't sound like a cannon going off. Now that would be quite the piece. If she had a little cannon at the end of her violin that she was like... Yeah, that would be quite the musical composition. But anyway, I'll be right back. Alright. I don't know if it had the name attached to it, but you have heard that piece before in something else? It doesn't sound that memorable. Of course, I have heard it before because I played the game. I played this game some back a few months ago. But some music I can remember pretty well. But not a lot of it though. She keeps playing, unaware of my arrival. It doesn't feel right interrupting, so I'll wait until she's finished. Yukari has been playing the violin since she was little. I remember being told at some point that the Paca Plus canon was the first piece she learned. She plays this piece so as not to forget her beginnings. I don't know much about classical music, but I can tell the sound from her violin is crystal clear. It's a pure, honest sound. I'll listen to it with my eyes closed, as if the sound is probing the depths of my own heart and feelings. What kind of person am I? In terms of hobbies, I just play games from time to time. Even my part-time shifts at the cafe aren't as much a job as they are a way for me to relax by helping out a bit. I've never seriously put forth any real effort in anything. Yukari's earnest expression and the movement of her delicate arms speak volumes of the time she has poured into music. I feel a bit envious of her. As I'm thinking about that, the music stops. Yukari has turned to see me. Uh-oh, busted. Yes, I was. Nah, I thought I'd just peek in before leaving, but your music is just so beautiful, so... Wasn't expecting anything about praising her, I just said what I felt. Was that Paca Plus canon? The song is sort of warming. I see, well, I don't want to get in the way of your practicing, so I'll go. I'll leave the music room so as not to get in Yukari's way. Closing the door, I hear the sound of the violin start up again. Alright, man. Welcome back, Epic. Closing the door, I hear the sound of the violin start up again. The same song, Paca Plus canon. I don't know if it's a Paca Plus or Paca Plus. I'm not sure how you would pronounce it. It really speaks to how much she loves playing the violin. I want to find something that I can pour my heart and soul into just as much as Yukari does so I can stand proud beside her. That's what goes through my mind. Uh-oh! The days! The days are dying! Alpaca Plus canon. The more I said it, the more I want to say Taco Bell's canon. But that would be very different. That's a whole nother, boom. Another, blast coming there. It's almost the end of summer vacation. This is around when things start getting fired up in preparation for the school festival. Yukari and I are buying things at the shopping district near our school. I want to talk to Yukari about her birthday while we are out. It's her birthday after all, so I want to take her somewhere with a different feel than our usual dates. Should be. Also, wet naps and stuff. Aprons will be prepared by the costume guys, I think. What happened to the checklist we made earlier? She hands me a piece of neatly folded paper from her pocket. Also a sign and tablecloths, right?
テーブルクロスは確か布屋さんがあっちにあったはず。
Where to buy the sign?
ブラックボードみたいなやつだよね。雑貨屋さんとかかな。
Let's look in this store. We head to the next general store we see. Nothing.
なかったね。残念。そういえばカズマくん、さっき何か買ってたみたいだけど、何だったの？
Yeah. Actually, just a while ago, I was able to find something that would be perfect for Yukari's birthday present inside the store. I think it was just like kind of showing that time was passing and nothing important happened. I think is what it was saying. I thought I would be able to buy it without her noticing, but it looks like she has. And I just bought some slippers since mine have gotten old and I wanted new ones. I blurted out a lie.
そうなんだ。
I'm certain she knows I'm probably lying. Yukari, however, doesn't seem to pay it much mind. Maybe she's just being nice. So where can we buy one?
何が？
A signboard.
あ、そっか。
Yukari remembers that we're searching for what we're searching for and thinks about where to get it with a ho-hum sound.
あ、駅前にできた東急フーズならあるかもしれないよ。
Tokyo Hoods. She's like, I know you're lying, and I'll kill you in my sleep. I know I said that wrong. I'm just trying to think if that's even scarier. I said my sleep. If she killed in her sleep, that would be very scary. So that would be actually possibly be scarier. Her killing me in her sleep rather than her killing me in my sleep. I think I'm going to stand by what I accidentally said. She's going to be sleep killing me. And then she'll wake up and be like, ha ha ha! Dead. I remember that a miscellaneous and everyday general goods store had been built and opened up earlier this year. Well, let's go there as our last stop.
そうだね。
Let's save the game again. There's no choices in this game, so you can't screw up. Huh.
どうしたの、カズマくん。
An arcade catches my eyes, I stop moving. No, actually, it's surprisingly a UFO catcher that gets my attention. New release.
新作って？
Hey, Yukari, mind if I stop in for a second?
いいけど。ちょっと。
Oh, great. I didn't realize that clips were a thing you could do until about a month ago. I'm like, I think people just accidentally been clicking clips because it was random stuff too. It was like when I was playing The Witness, and it was just like random. So thanks, man, thanks. I guess when people make clips, it's up to me to be like, is this something that would be funny as a real short video? I guess that's what they are. Let me pull it up. I think I've accidentally clicked on the clips button too for people. Yeah, I see that. Paca Plus. Yeah. Clip by Epic Warrior Gaming 2 minutes ago. I will look at that. Oh, it actually showed that you did something in Raccoon. I didn't see that. I wish it gave like notifications when people did that. looked like I was pondering something much deeper than... Is it scarier if it's my sleep or her sleep? It looked like I was like... What should I be when I grow up? Should I get married? And what I was really thinking was... My sleep or her sleep? Which is scarier? Yukari races after me in a panic.
これが新作？
Virtual Bomber! That's a keeper. I like how the game is Virtual Bomber back here. But right here it looks like this guy is shaking the bear's hand like. It looks like they're just casually shaking hands. The guy's casually shaking hands with the bear. What is that guy fighting? It looks kind of like that's a trunk. Either a trunk or he's fighting Jabba the Hutt. And that's like some sort of weird thing coming off of Jabba's head. Not sure what that is. Awesome. I'll remind me when I get done with the stream, and I will check it out. Oh wow. Wow. One thing that's interesting is they do have 3 copies of this game. Not just one, not just 2, but 3 copies. Virtual Bomber. That we can see. This game right back here might be Virtual Bomber number 4. Apparently that's a big hit. Remember when I went to arcades, I played Soul Calibur. I think it was Soul Calibur 2. Yeah, it was because Soul Calibur 3 had just come out when I got my PlayStation 2. So yeah, I already knew about Soul Calibur, so it was Soul Calibur 2 in the arcades that I used to play a bit with my buddies. I wasn't very good at it. Right, an alpaca figure. When you say alpaca, you normally think of a plushie, but this one is a figure. The box is about 12 inches tall, so the figure inside is probably about 6 inches. Oh, there is 4 now! Yeah, I was like 1, 2, 3. Okay, that was a 4th one right there. Yukari was covering it up a minute ago. Actually, I think that's another Virtual Bomber. Wow, that's a very big coin eater in this arcade. Virtual Beauty. That's Empire Force. Sharinge. Sharinge. I put some money in the machine as I think about that. I put in, of course, a 500 yen coin. But putting in 500 yen, I get 3 tries instead of the usual 2. For larger boxes like this, it's obvious that the claw is too weak to grab the middle of the box. My aim is to front. It will be pushed forward, bit by bit, by the recoil. I steadily nudge it forward with the first and second tries. Then on my 3rd try, I can't use the same technique. It won't move any further when it's this far forward. That's why this time I use only one side of the claw to push against it. Woo! Got it! When it comes to claws, I'm a pro. It was an easy spot this time. Piece of cake. Yeah, I love them. Might love them only second to you. That's right. I really love alpacas. If you were to ask me how much I love them, I'd say more than I love eating 3 times a day. No, that's just crazy. My love for alpacas began long before the recent alpaca boom. Apparently there's an alpaca boom. I was not aware of such a boom of alpacas. I was given an alpaca plush for my birthday when I was 3 years old and really loved it. The rest is history.
ねえカズマくんどうしたの？
Yukari calls out to me with a worried expression. I'm just sitting there picturing him like holding this alpaca figure like... like that right there. No, it's nothing. Thoughts of alpacas are distracting me. I'm with Yukari right now, so I need to be thinking about her. So it sounds like... boy, that would be awkward. If, if they were, interacting socially in a very specific type of way. Uh-oh. Oh no. What? Oh no. Now I'm scared. now I'm scared. But yeah, it'd be funny if, instead of, yelling out, Yukari, during this social interaction that the two of them would be having, it'd be really awkward if he were to scream out, Alpaca! That would be very, very uncomfortable for the both of them, I'm sure. Well, wait, Yukari.
何？
Your birthday is at the end of the month, right? Anywhere special you'd like to go?
私の誕生日覚えててくれたの？
Of course, what man could forget his own girlfriend's birthday?
嬉しいな。
So anywhere you want to go?
そうだな。
Yukari points at the arcade while she speaks. Huh, the arcade?
違うよ。アルパカ。私アルパカ王国に行ってみたいな。
Alpaca Kingdom? That place filled with alpacas down in Nasu?
あの
Fine with me, but this is for your birthday, you know?
私もアルパカ好きだし、カズマくんも一緒に楽しめる場所がいいなって思って。
You're here for the podcast. Well, it's not about her being an alpaca yet. I'm taking my time with this game. No, that's fine, man. You know, sometimes I just listen to people stream too. I guess it depends on what part they're at, or what type of game it is. Okay, then let's do that. In front of the station, there's a bus that goes directly there, so we can meet up. Can we meet up at the usual spot around 8:30?
わかった。
I also want to go to Alpaca Kingdom, so this trip is a pleasant surprise for me. We acquire the missing sign, and after we bring everything we purchased to the school, I take Yukari out on my bike. Not to the bus stop like usual, but down a dirt path near the river. My house is in the opposite direction, but of course that doesn't matter. I was gonna say he could drive her home. On our way back, neither of us speaks, but both of us are probably only thinking about our trip to Alpaca Kingdom on the weekend. My head is already filled with curiosity about things like if you can feed them or even ride them. With both of us on one back, we quietly ride home on a dirt path along the riverside. There isn't anything special about it, but just being with her makes me happy. That's nice. Again, the days are dying. Okay. That took a while. Usually I bury myself in my pillow up until the last moment, but today I wake up pretty early. I even got to our meeting place without being late. Who found it hilarious? Yukari is already there, and she waves happily when she sees me. Good morning, Yukari. Yeah, awkward is where it's at. I go for awkward. Awkward is probably a pretty good place for me to be at. I figure it's entertaining anyway. It's probably the best way for me to be entertaining. Yeah, ideal weather for an outing. I researched everything ahead of time, so I shall lead you to any corner of Alpaca Kingdom, my lady. Ha! The bus is here, so let's set out. Okay, gotcha. Well, I'm glad she found it funny. So I'm glad that it sounds like she has a sense of humor, or at least a strange sense of humor. From the early morning, we're in high spirits. We travel by bus to the station, and from there we board the Nasu Alpaca Kingdom direct bus. The bus departs the terminal on schedule and smoothly merges onto the highway, heading straight for the kingdom. A few hours pass. That's a long bus ride. Yeah, I'm probably very confused. As confused as I was. The bus we're on arrives at a ranch in the highlands, which are still chilly with the morning air. Touchdown! Yeah, fine weather. Oh, I can see alpacas already. I feel like we're getting a little too excited about alpacas. I'm really scared that that's happening. That our pants are not fitting us as well as they were before we got here. I feel like we're that excited. The moment we pass through the entry gate into the large ranch, many kinds of alpacas come into view. White, black, brown, gray, beige, mixed color ones too. Their faces and fur are all different. Just like humans. I believe there is a place we can buy feed nearby. Let's go look. We search around together. What Yukari finds is a mechanical dispenser. There's a dinky little poster stuck on the top. Alpaca food, ultra soft! And then food is advertised like toilet paper. That's maybe a little disturbing. Not for human consumption. Again, continue to be like toilet paper. Someone eat this in the past? Looking over at Yukari, she is already buying the alpaca feed. Can't have her beating me to it. I brought all the money from my part-time job today, so it all fits in my budget. I don't know. I can't remember if that happens or not. It could be. I don't think it is, though. Well, after coming all this way, don't you want to feed all the alpacas? Screw those dang kids. I'm feeding these effing alpacas today. It'd be funny if that's what we said. Oops, my bad. Looks like that bad habit of mine just reared its ugly head again. I get lost in the moment when it comes to alpacas. As I'm feeling remorseful, Yukari gently punches me in the shoulder. Looks like Yukari has already started feeding an alpaca while I've been feeling sorry for what I did. That's fine, man. That's fine. That's probably why we're going to be like, she's feeding alpacas first. Punch! No, I'm feeding them first. How excited we get around alpacas, that could be what happens. The alpacas are nice, of course, but somehow more pleasing than what Yukari feed them. She laughs with such joy that it makes me feel happy as well. It was a good choice to come to Alpaca Kingdom.
どうしたの？
Nothing. Alright, I'm going to feed them too. I began feeding them alongside Yukari. The alpacas come over to me too when I offer food in my hand. Yeah, good boy. We have company. Uh-oh. By the way, alpacas only have lower teeth.
あ、本当だ。だから全然痛くないんだ。
They're completely herbivorous, after all. Were you bitten? She was bitten.
実はさっきちょっとだけ歯に当たっちゃって。
Okay. Be gone! Not sure exactly what you're talking about there, Epic. Oh crap. And she did get bitten. Ah, I gotcha. Hey, what's up, folk that Epic sends you a clip to? I don't always ponder about such things. But when I do, it tends to be a long time when I ponder. Sheesh, you need to be careful. It's fine if you're excited, but Well, look at the alpaca. It's chewing on my entire right hand along with the feed. The alpaca is going through the motions of chewing with such a blissful expression on its face, almost as if it doesn't even notice anything wrong. Oops. Let me turn off this YouTube notification.
あれ？私の時はすぐにペッて吐き出したのに。きっとカズマくんの手が美味しいんだね。
I have been told I have tasty hands. No, my hand isn't food. Hey, let go. I try pulling my hand out, but it doesn't budge. This guy doesn't intend on letting go. What to do?
すごい。
Pow! That's what we do. You don't let go of my hand, you get the elbow. Bam, bam. What's up, Chris? How you doing tonight? I'm really scared of your fondness for farm animals. But it sounds like it might be appropriate for this guy because he loves alpacas. He loves them, apparently. He said he only loves his girlfriend more than alpacas, so yeah, it makes me a little worried about how much he loves them. Yukari. Yukari doesn't seem to mind the predicament I'm in and is playing around with the alpaca.
ごめん。ほら、ダメだぞアルパカくん。カズマくんの手を離しなさい。
She finally throws me a lifesaver. Alpaca seems to finally give up at Yukari's insistence and releases my hand from its mouth. Whoa, covered in drool.
私ウェットティッシュ持ってるよ。はい。
Thanks. Take the napkin and wipe my hand.
そろそろいい時間だし、私たちもお昼食べない？
Sounds good, but there aren't many places to eat here in Alpaca Kingdom.
あのね、そう思って私。今日お弁当
How you doing tonight, man? How you doing tonight, Chris? Oops. Not bad, Yukari. So where should we sit to eat then? Glancing around, I searched for a good spot to relax.
あの辺どうかな？木陰もあって涼しそうだよ。
It's a party. When there's bang in the house, there's party. Me saying it like that is why I'm never invited to parties. And I would agree with their decisions. Sounds good. Let's do that. Move over towards the shaded bench.
じゃーん。今日はサンドイッチにしてみました。
Screw that old Facebook account. Probably need to delete my old Facebook account. I still get emails from it. I don't know. She opens up her large lunchbox as she says, I don't even check my email, my Facebook account that I have now, so guess it's not a big deal. Oh, looks like they came out nicely. There are many types of sandwiches inside, like ham, egg, tomato, and
あん
others.
まり料理得意じゃないんだけどね。今日は頑張ってみたんだ。
Yukari, who normally never cooks, tried her best to make these sandwiches just for today. What time did she wake up this morning, I wonder? Thinking that she made these for me makes me feel really happy. Okay then, bon appetit! Nyam.
どうかな。
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, you probably already had your YouTube account set up to that, didn't you? From way back when. I remember that. That's when we were doing like the Obsidian Gate and stuff, wasn't it? Like maybe the original. I can't remember. Nom, nom, nom.
カズマくん。
Yukari looks worriedly at me. Yeah, delicious. Awesome, man. Awesome. I'm glad it's fixed.
よかった。練習した甲斐があったよ。
She gives a deep sigh of relief. Cooking is probably not her forte. Yet she's the kind of girl who always at least try. That does suck. Was there something I tried to connect to YouTube and it was connecting weird? It feels like it was at some point, but I can't remember what it was. Yukari understands her limits and does her best to push them. That's Yukari. I never say it, but I think that's one of her adorable traits. Thanks.
どういたしまして。それじゃあ私も食べようかな。
Phew, I'm stuffed.
お粗末様でした。
We basically ate sandwiches. She fixed sandwiches for us for lunch, and we ate them. And they were good. That's what you missed. We gaze absentmindedly at the alpacas after we finish eating. Time goes by slowly as we relax. You know how alpacas move their front and hind legs on the same side together when they walk?
あ、本当だ。
It's called pacing. All the animals in the Camelidae family move like that. I didn't know they took that option away. It's interesting. No, I've never been a fan of Subway. I don't eat, to be honest, I don't eat out too much anyway. Too expensive for one thing. Yeah, I think I've only eaten Subway twice. And the first time I ate Subway, I didn't even know what it was. I was expecting like an actual hamburger, but like extended out for like an actual like 6-foot hamburger or something. Not 6 foot, 6-inch hamburger. I was like, what is this? So my expectations were not what I thought. But then I remember eating it again, and I was like, yeah, it's okay. I'm sure if I were, I mean, I'm sure it's good food, you know. But I didn't know what I was getting the first time. But that was probably like 10 years ago. It probably was 10 years ago when I last ate Subway. Again, I hardly eat out anymore. I think the last time I ate fast food was maybe McDonald's last December. With somebody actually in the chat right now. I think the last time I ate McDonald's was right after watching Star Wars Rogue One with Bang Bang Potato there, and I had watched it with him and his brothers when they came up to visit last year during Christmas. I think that was the last time I ate McDonald's. And that was the last fast food I ate. It helps your bank account when you don't eat fast food.
そうなんだ。
On that note, when an animal moves its front and hind legs on opposite sides to move forward, it's called trotting. Horses, for example, a little bit of trivia. Yeah, to be honest, I really wish when I was in high school, middle school and high school, I wish I hadn't eaten as much fast food as I did. Because I know we weren't always easy on money. So that probably would have made a lot of things a bit easier, you know. But I've been a lot better with it since being an adult. Not saying that I eat like really healthy or anything, but I eat cheaper than fast food. I eat good though. Obviously I still eat plenty. Alpacas are domesticated for their high quality fur up in the plateaus of the Andes, where they are generally found. Yep. Yep. I don't call myself an alpaca lover for nothing. Please don't tell us why you call yourself an alpaca lover. Please don't do that, guy. We don't want to know about it. I say that, but I only learned these little details after we decided to come to Alpaca Kingdom. Ugh. Not bad, Yukari. How could you tell? I do recall now that I said something like that. Yukari does remember quite a lot of the stuff I say. Always forget stuff so quickly. This guy sounds like me, except for his fascination for alpacas. Actually, when comparing women to men in terms of memory, I feel like women are generally better at recalling things. Wonder how true that is. Since we were going to come here, I just wanted to expand my knowledge, even if by just a little bit. There's an awkward silence. Yukari speaks with a solemn expression. What? I have a terrible memory. I have an absolutely atrocious memory. I will admit that. The fact that I will forget that I have said that I have a terrible memory within the next 5 minutes will enhance the fact that I have such a terrible memory. But yeah. Also, by the way, foreshadowing. If you're in a visual novel and your girlfriend says, if I became an alpaca, would you still love me? She's gonna turn into an alpaca. I'm just saying. That's what's gonna happen. If you were to be like, if I became a giant toothbrush, would you still love me? She's gonna become a toothbrush at some point. Just saying. It's what's gonna happen. But yeah, terrible memory. I don't know if I've told you, but I have a really bad memory. It's really bad. Of course. Why this all of a sudden, though? Oh, Monica. No, oh, that's her saying. Could it be you're feeling a bit jealous towards the alpacas? When she tells me that, I feel a bit flustered. Yukari expresses her emotions very frankly. Usually I would tease her a little, but not today. Make sure you look at me too, Yukari. Oh, wow. And it's a bit of an awkward thing to say. Yukari blushes shyly. Alright, now then, let's go play with the alpacas. I feel like when he said that, he just like ran and jumped over the fence and was like, woo! Alpaca time! And then security gets called and they escort them out. Our afternoon in Alpaca Kingdom involves taking a stroll with the alpacas. If you reserve it ahead of time, then you can walk freely around Alpaca Kingdom with a baby alpaca. It's pretty popular, by the way, so I suggest reserving in the morning when the crowds are still small. Are they advertising this place? Is this a real place? I'm actually going to look this up. Is this a real place? Apparently there's an Alpaca Kingdom in Kansas. Not Japan, but Kansas. Okay. Who would have thought Kansas? I thought there might be a real one in Japan. Da, 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 da. Well, dang. You missed our open farm days in October. You can still shop the Alpaca Farm Store by appointment. Dang, we just missed it. Okay, well, there's an Alpaca Kingdom in Kansas if you're close to it. I think it said Spring Hills, Kansas. Probably just some weird symbols. It's pretty popular, by the way, so I suggest... Okay, I just read that. Have a bad memory. Imagine finish a lap around the ranch. That was close to an hour's worth of time. Yeah, they had such tiny, innocent eyes. You caught me? Well, but aren't you interested? Like, it probably feels really nice. Yukari's voice is strangely gruff. Yes, I'm sorry. Just because it looks fun to ride doesn't mean you're allowed to ride. Look at it! Yeah, I will say she does look kind of creepy on her angry faces. Does she mean me or the alpaca? Ah, she meant the alpaca. Oh, that's right, it's Yukari's birthday today. Oh, Yukari'd be smiling all day long. Good advice there, Epic. Breaking the rules and making Yukari sad is the one thing I mustn't ever do. Yeah, you're right, I apologize. She forgives me when I apologize. This is probably the perfect time to give Yukari her birthday present. Hey, Yukari. This isn't trying to make up for it. Here, your birthday present. Happy birthday, Yukari. I bought this just for you, though I'm not sure if you'll like it. Go ahead. Yukari removes the wrapping neatly. Every movement she makes is lit by the evening sun, and she looks quite beautiful. The present I picked out for her is a tiny violin pendant. The old bomb move. As seen in Looney Tunes. The gift isn't worth much, as I don't have a lot of money, but the choice comes from my feelings for Yukari.
こうしてアルパカ王国に連れてきてもらえるだけでも嬉しいのに、こんな可愛いプレゼントまで。ありがとう。私、すごい幸せ者だね。
It doesn't end there. I'm going to make you feel luckier and luckier. Oh wow. You'll be feeling lucky soon. Sounds like what he's saying. So stay with me from here on out. That brings down the curtain on our Alpaca Kingdom date. Now just get on the bus and head back. That was so much fun. I wish I could spend my time like this every day. If I'm with Yukari, then I'm sure it'll be like that. I fall asleep on the bus when we get on, fatigue having built up over the day. Am I dreaming? A violin melody can be heard in the distance. It's a pleasing sound. Summer in the highlands is calm and clear with gentle breezes. As I stand on the grassy plain, still damp with the morning dew, I quietly close my eyes and lend my ear to the refreshing melody. The love of my life is at my side. We hold each other's hands, wishing we'd stay here like this forever. I can hear someone calling my name. That voice is from the love of my life. It's a different voice. I'm definitely noticing. He may have got distracted. He may only be listening right now. Hey Chris, if you're here, Epic is hollering for you. Yeah, looks like it. I slowly return to wakefulness. Oh yeah, this is inside the bus. Yeah, it is pretty funny. It kind of gives away something though. On the way back from the kingdom, the voice ringing in my ear is from the love of my life. Putting my chair back upright, I turn to the seat next to me. Beautiful rich hair. Long curly eyelashes. Beady dark eyes. Her smiling like that, yes, it's as if she is an alpaca. I gotcha. Yeah, Epic made a clip of me earlier and shared it. Also, he called a lot of the lady friends he has on the Discord, Mechacom, just to see what reaction he'd get from them. An alpaca? What? Sitting in a polite fashion on the narrow seat next to me with her legs folded smartly. There is, for some reason, an alpaca wearing Yukari's clothes. That's right. Wow. Yeah, it was a clip where I was just thinking a lot. Oh, it took us 2 hours to get to the intro of the game. I can send you a link to it in just a minute, Chris. It kind of got weird there for a moment. I mean, well, it got weird before it got weird. Weirder. Yeah, To be honest, I've been moving pretty slow with it. Actual video, you don't get that very often in a visual novel.
どうしたのカズマくん急に重いどうしたのカズマくん急に重い雨
So this is what it feels like to be in hell. Yes, yes it is. Epic. Can I... How do I... I think I'm sending it to you. I think I just sent you a clip to it. Yeah, I did just send you a clip to it, Chris. Sweet, sweet alpacas. I don't know how long this visual novel is. Devolved into a furry. I don't know if you saw it from the intro, but it showed her sitting on the bus. She was like moving her little arms like. I'm hoping that there wasn't a detail that I was missing there, because, you know, if there was something that was that I missed, then wow. Oh no, sorry.
もしかして嫌な夢でも見たの
The alpaca wearing Yukari's clothes looks worriedly at me. Yeah, looks like it.
なんか汗もかいてるみたいだし駅に着いたらすぐ帰って寝た方がいいかもしれないね
I'll do that.
日射病とか風邪とかじゃないといいけど
I can't see Yukari anywhere. Thinking about that makes me want to scream again, but I'm inside a bus right now. We're close to the bus terminal, so I check over my things and attempt to distract myself. I must be hallucinating. Or maybe I'm still dreaming. I've heard before that if you want to wake up from a dream, then you just need to dream again. It is pretty funny. The alpaca wearing Yukari's clothing frequently talks to me. But in my confused state, I can... Okay, there. I didn't know if it was showing up on the stream, but there was a Twitch notification that popped up down here. Dang it! Twitch notifications! Not Twitch, Steam notifications. In my confused state, I can barely understand half of what it's saying. I just follow along, giving curt responses. Soon an announcement resounds through the bus, informing us that we will reach the station shortly. I shamble off the bus like a zombie. The alpaca beside me follows me in a rush. What on earth is happening? Can't understand why there's an alpaca wearing Yukari's clothes, calling out goodnight or something like that to me. I parrot it back, but my mind is still blank. Where am I? What's going on here? Am I in a video game? Hopefully I am. That's right, my room. I am in my room right now. However, I don't clearly recall how I got back to my house. Honestly, I'm still in a state of confusion and quite flustered. It seems my homing instincts kicked in when I got off the bus and I brought myself home. That means the lady I saw on my way back was my own mother. He's dead and he's in hell. Or heaven. Actually, he loves Alpaca. He loves his girlfriend. Maybe heaven to him is the two of them combined. Wow. Well, it seems like he's older, too old to be Boy's brother. Right afterwards. By the way, guys, if you have not watched, if you have not ever played Rakuen, then just ignore everything you just... If you're watching this in YouTube land, years down the line, or tomorrow. I don't know. Just ignore what you said. What Epic just said. That would be funny though. To be honest, I didn't mention it, but I was thinking, since it had a real similar tone to the Moon, I was thinking, what if the mother was maybe like and since To the Moon takes place in the future, kind of a futuristic world, I was thinking, what if the mother is what if the mother is actually going to be a character in a future To the Moon game? Because I think I'm pretty sure that the lady who did Raccoon and the guy who did To the Moon are pretty good friends. You know, I think they're, you know, they bounce ideas off each other, you know, and stuff. So that'd be kind of a cool crossover idea. That lady, my mom had asked what I wanted for dinner, but I went back to my room without being able to give a straight answer. Putting myself down for bed, I pull the sheets up over my head and shut my eyes. I don't brush my teeth nor eat dinner. I don't change my clothes. Don't take a shower. Come to think of it, who turned off the light in my room? Wait, wasn't I even on to begin with? Can't grasp the situation. I feel like I'm not talking too properly right now either. Can't put my feelings in order. I must still be dreaming. When I wake up, things will be like how they were. They must be. Another day dead. Yeah. That would be what the memory would change. Well, to be honest, though, it wouldn't be the next. It would be a future To the Moon. It wouldn't be the second To the Moon game because he's already almost got that done, the second one. And from what I understand, there's a game called A Bird Song. No, Bird Story. Yeah, it's kind of like it's just like an hour-long game or whatever. Very visual game. It don't have any text at all to it, but it's kind of a setup to the next To the Moon. So it's I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be cool, I'm sure. I thought everything would go back to normal when I woke up. However, I was mistaken. There's no day exactly the same as the last, so of course today is different from yesterday. My peaceful, blissful life is like a candle in the wind. I arrive at school in the usual manner. I open up the classroom door, and there, speaking with classmates about the fun summer vacation it had, is an alpaca. I act calm, trying to get to my seat as fast as I can, but my eyes are glued to the alpaca. It'd be funny if he were just like open the door and be like, ah, ah, and just keep closing the door, opening the door, and screaming. What is that thing?
Yo, ohayo. 新学期早々何新規臭い顔してんだよ.
Hey, morning. My classmate is talking to me, but my thoughts are only of that alpaca. I'm saying alpaca, but to be precise, it is an alpaca wearing a school uniform. The alpaca blends in so naturally in the classroom, wearing a girl's school uniform like that. How did that go, Epic?
部活と学園祭の準備ばっかりだったよ。また、もうそっちじゃなくて彼氏。デートとかしてたんじゃないの？うん。昨日アルパカ王国に一緒に行ってきたよ。
What? Nose is itching. I'm so sorry, Yukari. I must be allergic to alpaca fur. It's a terrible joke I can make there. I'm not gonna do it.
ほら、そのカズマくんもゆかりのこと見てるよ。え？
The alpaca turns and our eyes meet. The alpaca, mixed in with the girl, smiles at me, but all I can do is awkwardly raise my hand in response. Hey. Well, it's about the in too deep joke. Or saying they were in deep. You can make a joke of your own with that. When the homeroom teacher enters, everyone scatters to their seats. I always think this, but wouldn't it be better if he took roll normally? I checked for honesty's sake, making sure that there were no absences, and then looked back to our homeroom teacher. Our homeroom teacher lays out the standard subjects pretty nonchalantly. As expected, he makes no mention of the alpaca. The fact that the alpaca is sitting in Yukari's seat signifies that is indeed Yukari. Or could it have been an alpaca that has replaced her? What is this? Invading aliens came, abducted Yukari, and replaced her with an alpaca to divert suspicions? That'd be a really shitty plan. What if instead of replacing them with people who look like humans or aliens that look like humans, what if we made them look like alpacas? You want in on that? I'm her boyfriend, so I was able to notice the change because I'm always with her. I don't think that's what it is. If I were to have worked with somebody or went to school with somebody like twice, you know, yo, what's up, Sally? How you doing? Okay, cool. I had done that with a girl named Sally, and then suddenly Sally was an alpaca. I think I'd be able to be like, I'm not her boyfriend. I think there's something different. I believe there's something different with Sally than what it was before. Because I would have remembered saying hello to an alpaca. So, I don't think that's it. The others are just incapable of perceiving it. The hypothesis is sound, but there's no way such a thing would happen in reality. I mean, well, in reality, what's the odds of your girlfriend turning into an alpaca? So, reality isn't really something we should be discussing here. And what is this? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How can this abnormal situation be explained? After a while, first period begins, and everyone heads to the gymnasium. The opening ceremony begins. Uh-oh, you're being interrogated. Oh. After the school principal's long speech, the guidance counselor makes their speech, and the ceremony ends without a hitch. During the whole thing, the only thing I think about is alpacas. We return to the classroom and are dismissed after homeroom. I think I'm going to step away for a few minutes. I shall return and we will investigate the alpaca. Oh, okay. Shabal's excuse. You're free. You're a free man. Anyway, I shall be back. Oh! Your lurk senses are tingling. Oh, oops. Okay. I was about to run out of my drink. Had part of another Sprite, so I'll finish it off. Visual novels, they're not exactly easy on the throat. I guess when you do them like I do, anyway. How did the others see this situation? Nobody appears uncomfortable around the alpaca. Is this a gag? Is there a camera hidden somewhere? I look around the classroom, but I can't see one. Is he on candid camera? Someone abruptly calls out to me after I groan. Ew! Oh, it's Shinazawa. Bothering? Yes, there definitely is. Should I tell Shinazawa the current situation? I do trust her to a certain degree, and it might be easier to solve by confiding in someone. But then where should I begin? Oh, there are options in this game. I didn't think there were options in this game. Oh, crap. He's out of the sandwich. Isn't Yukari strange today? Do you think something's off about Yukari today? When I say that, Shinazawa looks over at the alpaca preparing to go home. So that really is Yukari. It's like, man, that was a good sandwich, man. Thanks, Yukari. This best sandwich I've ever had. Well, yeah, that's true, but that's not what I'm talking about. She is always mistaken, thinking that I'm worried about Yukari seeming unwell. However, it feels like the conversation won't go forward even if I explain further. Yeah, you're right. Tomorrow, everything should be back to normal. I mean that in more ways than one. Seeing that Shinazawa heads home. Alright, now that I have some advice from a friend, I should reassess this. I appear to be the only one in this classroom who sees the alpaca. In fact, I feel like there's something I have to admit now. That alpaca really is... She's an alpaca. Speaking of the alpaca, and it arrives. Oh, it feels so weird I can't even look at her. My feelings that I should just accept it, damn it, and I can't accept that Yukari is an alpaca now, struggle against each other. Eh? I let out a hysterical yelp, but yeah, if this is Yukari, then she would be my girlfriend, and walking her home would be the norm. Except I can't accept this reality yet, so I tell a blatant lie instead. Oh, that's right. Sorry, today I have something I need to do, so I can't go home with you. Oh my gosh, it's really creepy when you move your head like that. It's like you can just keep doing it, and you can lay your head on your butt. If you can lay your head on your butt, then that is something. I will say that. That is a something. Be honest, he probably would feel like that if he was cheating. He'd probably feel like he's cheating on Yukari by being with Yukari as an alpaca. Yeah, so I'm sorry, but I need to get home. Really sorry. So see you tomorrow. I've been waiting for Yukari. Question mark. response, I grab my bag and scurry off. Turns out people start speaking quickly when they lie. I have a weird sweat as well. Even if she's in an alpaca state, it still feels like I might have hurt Yukari's feelings. Yeah, you probably did. In fact, I'm pretty sure I did. But I'm also at a loss. I haven't the slightest idea of what I'm supposed to do. Well, might as well head home for now. I sigh deeply and take the path back home. Now then, what to do? Of course I have plenty of time since I have nothing planned. Might as well just take a walk. I take walks from time to time when I need to sort things out. While I'm scuffling around, I go over everything that's happened up to this point. Earlier, when it said, let's go home, I instantly wondered how I'd get an alpaca to fit on the rear back rack. Neither lengthwise nor widthwise seems possible. Might just have to tie it to the rack with some rope. That sounds terrible. Come on, sweetheart. I'm going to tie you to my back. That doesn't sound like a very good thing to do. No, wait, that would just be awful for the alpaca. More importantly, no matter how I think about it. He's into alpaca. Alpacas and choking. That's Nope. Nuh-uh. It's not about what's possible or not right now. The circumstantial evidence points to only one answer. That's right, this alpaca could only be... I ended up coming to school early again today. Seems like the alpaca really is Yukari. I have to accept it. It paid me to do it, but I sent her a message this morning saying I couldn't go to school with her. It's not just a simple matter of getting used to this situation, though. Is something wrong with my eyes or my head? Or has Yukari always been an alpaca? Like, has everyone else been fine with it? And I'm the only one who's perplexed because I thought she was human until now. No. It would just be too strange for an alpaca to be this immersed in society. I need to calm down. Maybe it's like that, crap, it's been a long time since I've watched Animaniacs, but I think there was a short on Animaniacs where there was like a rooster. And only one person could see the rooster. But the rooster would be like doing normal stuff and doing like, normal rooster stuff. Like, pecking down on the ground like that to eat and stuff. And that person just always wanted to reveal the rooster, and everybody thought they were crazy. What was that? I think that was Animaniacs. I can't remember very much about it, though. First, take a deep breath. Then analyze the situation. Alpaca. Atriodactyla mammal of the Camelidae family. Its scientific name is Viscungna pacos, and its Japanese name is Hisujirakuda. They originate from the Andes in South America, and they were domesticated 4,000 years ago for their luxurious fur. Yukari's long, luxurious hair, isn't he beautiful? Well, there's still no reason to compare that to alpaca fur. Yet, what is right in front of me is unquestionably an alpaca, right in front of me? Good morning, Yukari. I'm unable to hide my shock when spoken to so abruptly. It's nothing. I was just told I needed to come to the staff room this morning. This time, I'm not that bad of a troublemaker. Come on, the bell's gonna ring. Back to your seat. The eyes no longer look scary now. In an alpaca, yeah, exactly. In alpaca form, the eyes aren't scary. In human form, though, same old conversation, same manner of speaking. Yukari the same as usual. but she looks like an alpaca. What is going on? Where did I mess up? Calm down, Kazuma. In cases like these, you need to gather information first. First, observing Yukari as an alpaca. Observation case log 1, math class.
ではこの問題を誰か。じゃあ右側の席から泉君、前に出て解いてみなさい。
はい。
She's told to solve the quadratic inequality x. The 2 is less than or equal to 9. Screw that. Yukari stands before the blackboard. Watch for how the quadrupedal alpaca might answer this. As it turns out, she holds the chalk with one front hoof and stands on her hind two. She looks like that one red panda, Fuda. The one that walks around on its hind legs. Yes, that'd be funny. That'd actually be hilarious if that was if that had that in the credits. Sanity. Well, that's anime for you. I mean, that's anime games for you. Period. Oh dang! I shouldn't have saved over that one. Oops. Oh well. Yeah, talking about strange games. I picked up this game in a bundle just a couple days ago. Let me pull it up on Steam. This is a game that I will be playing at some point. Not right away. It might not even be this month. But it's called Animal Lover. Listen, Animal Lover is a dating sim / visual novel where you will play a young woman trying to cure 5 beefy, attractive men from being turned into animals forever. Whoa, it's funny, it's sad, it's weird, it's got cute boys. What else does it have going on? So yeah. I will eventually be playing a game where you're trying to hook up with these guys who are turning into animals. So, anime games. They're strange. Sanity not required. I find myself soothed looking at her. Meanwhile, she quickly works through the problem. She factors the equation, draws the graph, and then finishes by writing out the intervals and putting down the chalk. The alpaca solves the difficult question easily. What a clever alpaca! Give her a hand! Well, this is Yukari after all, so that's a given.
このようにグラフから答えはマイナス3小なりイコール x 小なりイコール3となります。
はい、正解。じゃあ次の問題をその後ろ。
I will take your word on that math thing. I was with math. Hold up. This isn't time to be impressed by that. I need to take notes too. Observation case log 2, Jim. So girls are doing the high jump today. Looks pretty easy. Wonder why they're making the boys drudge through a long distance run in the meantime. Yeah, smart alpaca. Smart. I wonder why okay, yeah. But well, it does make observing alpaca Yukari much easier. Where is the alpaca? I mean, Yukari? Oh, there she is. I slow down my pace, but not so much that people around me would notice, and manage to pick out Yukari among the girls lined up at the track. After all, she stands out, so it's easy to find her. The alpaca is wearing bloomers and a PE uniform, like the rest of the girls. Yeah, or high jump, I think. This is... Oh, now, isn't this cute? Or, no, that's not it. Yeah, it's going to be if I remember right, it's going to be a strange image, I think. The girls finish their warm-up in line, one after the other, waiting for the teacher's whistle to take off high jumping. Yukari's last name is Izumi, so of course she's near the front. Oh, Yukari's about to do the high jump. Monty Python would be pretty impressed with that sound effect. Yukari takes off an intense run. I see, when she runs, she's on all fours. If I remember correctly, alpacas can run at about 25 miles per hour. So if Yukari went all out, does that mean she'd be able to go that fast? She approaches, then jumps. Yeah, that's a strange image. Ooh, her body bends. It sounds like he's getting, yeah. It sounds like he's being sold by the alpaca deal. He's like, so she's a lot more flexible now. She can run really fast. She's fluffy, and I really like alpacas anyway. It sounds like he's going like, sold. Normally, you never see an alpaca doing the Fosbury flop. So I feel like I just got lucky. Right as she is about to hurdle it, her leg hits the bar. Yeah. Yukari falls down onto the cushion along with the bar. You can tell from her expression that she's frustrated. She missed it. Seems that she has 3 chances, and the 2 tries after that are both complete failures. I also feel regret cheering her on in my heart, saying next time for sure. Yukari is probably the most frustrated though. The girls who have finished are talking with friends, but Yukari is still hopping by herself next to the high jump bar. It's adorable seeing an alpaca jumping like that, but she's probably practicing on her own. Yep, I see her in there. What's up, Bug? How you doing? I didn't call you out. Epic called you out. I was gonna let you lurk if you wanted to. So I'm sorry there, Bug. I hope it'll go better for her next time. Yeah, you gotta watch out for Bug. She likes to just kind of like lurk and then leap out at you. Gotta watch her.
Saeki! 手を抜いてるとお前だけもう一周余分に走らせるぞ
How are you, Bug? You doing alright? Hear the teacher's voice in the distance. Oh damn, I'm too focused on Yukari. I need to run properly. Okay, sorry. Observation Case Log 3, Extracurriculars. We have to stay after school to help with the festival preparations. Starting today, we're prepping for the school festival, so anyone who stays after school has a lot of work to do. Yukari is going to the music room for her club activities. Oh, about supplying the cakes when it comes time. Right, sure. Me? No, that's not it. Well, right now I'm wondering. I'm kind of mystified about my girlfriend. Apparently, she turned into an alpaca. It's a pretty unusual situation. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's not a normal thing for your girlfriend to turn into some animal. I mean, it definitely has its perks, but it is kind of strange for your girlfriend to suddenly turn into, you know, part animal. Yeah, Epic is pretty frightened by the story. But yeah, our girlfriend turned into an alpaca. Shinazawa waves her hand and forces me out. It's not that I don't want to go, but I mean, I guess depending on things, it could make things hard. I'm not gonna go there. I'm just gonna read exactly what you said and pause. That makes some things hard. Pause. I'm still being a bit afraid. I accept that the alpaca is Yukari. However, I still don't understand why she isn't an alpaca at all. I don't have a clue. Yes, I love alpacas. So in a certain sense, you could say it's a wonderful predicament. Except that Yukari is my girlfriend. I have no idea how to date an alpaca, and there's no way things are going to work out as they are. You can hear a violin being played as I approach the music room. Come think of it, how would an alpaca play the violin? Does it use its chin to hold the violin and its front hoof to hold the bow? I'm curious. Bestiality. When I get to the music room, I feel the overwhelming urge to throw the door open and see for myself. But it's also a bit scary to imagine what I'll see. And I can't turn back now. I actually was tempted to call the stream instead of I can't remember what I called it. I think it just said dating an alpaca or something, isn't it? No, I said Paca Plus, let's get caught up. I was thinking about calling it Bestiality Simulator. There is a scene that I did witness. I was able to put this on YouTube so you can see, so you can know what degree that it doesn't go to. But it is interesting. Alrighty, Bug. Go rest up. Alright? I brace myself and open the music room door. Later, Bug. Yeah. There she is. Yukari looks just how she always does when she plays the violin. She's performing the same song as that day during the summer vacation. That sense of sweetness I felt in the summer, however, is not there. Instead, when I see her form, I have to make an effort to not burst out laughing. Yukari notices me. I came to relay a message from Shinozawa. You're alone today. I remember her being alone the last time I looked in on her, too. I see. Yeah, she was wondering if you'd come to Black Cat to talk about the school festival cake delivery. She quickly puts the instrument away. Wonder if her fur ever gets stuck in the case. Be honest, I'd be thinking about this stuff too. Judging by the amount of fur she has, she probably wouldn't get away with just a little sting if that happens. Her fur is also unscathed. Alright, let's go. We leave the music room and meet up with Shinozawa in the classroom. After that, we head off to Black Cat. Yeah. Actually, I hate to admit it, but I was actually wondering, like, thinking, I would think like that, like, man, if she were to take a shower, she would have to be drying off for a long time, like to get completely dry, you'd have to, like, that would be a pain. That'd be a real pain. I'm a guy, so I don't know if I put as much effort into drying my hair as I should. I'm just like blah 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 blah. You know, whatever. But that would take a long time to get all of her fur dry. That would be quite a pain. We leave the music room and meet up with Shinozawa in the classroom. After that, we head off to Black Cat. Okay, I already read it. Hey, boss.
Kazuma君とゆかりちゃんじゃないか。
こんばんは。
こちらは？
佐伯君のクラスメートで篠沢彩香です。
She's in charge of the maid cafe.
本日は三鷹さんにいろいろお話を聞きたくて来ました。よろしくお願いします。
カズマ君からいろいろ話は聞いてるよ。それじゃ何か飲みながら話そうか。
Yeah, I don't really, to be honest, I really don't either. As you can probably tell, I just kind of comb it over some and then like, whatever. Well, I guess it really depends on that, I'm a little bit of a hermit. I don't always get out. I don't always get out and about. You know, we don't have a vehicle either, so that doesn't help things. But if I'm not going anywhere, I'm just like, whatever, hair. So just a bit fluffier. Yeah, it just does its own thing. If I go somewhere, I try calming it, but it doesn't last. It's just like, it'll last for like 5 minutes when I comb it, and then it's just like normal. So, to be honest, I should never bother wearing. I should never bother combing it. I probably should just wear a cowl all the time. Oh, I help out. It also doesn't help that I wait really long in between haircuts. That's a good question. How does an alpaca drink? Because you wouldn't think that a hoof would be able to, like, whether it be a bottle or a can or a glass. So yeah, that's a good question. They did mention something earlier about her drinking through a straw. So it might show her drinking through a straw. Yukari turns the conversation toward me. Not sure what coffee art is, except because she's sitting beside me, her fur is rubbing against my hand. Because of that, I can't focus on what they're saying. Yeah, I've always loved just adding a little touch here and there. Well, it's all about how you pour the milk, so it's not impossible. That's fine, but it takes some time. I can't recommend it if you want a lot of customers. I wanted to go to bed about 2 last night. I actually woke up at 9. I slept pretty good last night. It actually got me and I actually took another nap. So I'm actually fairly well rested today. Hopefully, I'm not keeping you up, am I? It's 9:30 for me. So, unless you were in the UK or something. Ah, I gotcha. What time is it for you, man? You slept at 5 in the morning, woke up at 9. I gotcha. Okay. I was gonna say, I was thinking this afternoon. And I was thinking, must not be in the same time zone because it's 9 o'clock here. Or anywhere close. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, you're an hour ahead of me. Gotcha. Cool, cool. Eastern time. I should have known you weren't in the UK. Because you were when I was playing through Phantasmagoria, you were talking about how you couldn't watch me at night because of your parents, possibly. So that's right. That's right. I remember that. Just not at the moment it would have been pertinent, or the exact moment. New Jersey. Cool. Don't worry, I won't try to. I won't say it the way you typed it, because I'm terrible with accents. To be honest, I'm probably terrible at a Southern accent, and I'm Southern, which is actually funny because I've always wondered if I were to do a Southern accent, would it sound normal? Because I worked at a place where it's just. I feel kind of guilty, but we did kind of just make fun of like, people being a bit redneck, and I was thinking, if somebody from like another country were to listen to this conversation, would they just hear a normal accent from me, or would it be normal? You can do a good Southern accent. That's about the only one you can do. Cool. I guess I have a Southern accent. I don't hear it, but then again, I guess people from the region can't tell the accents that they have. I know I use ain't sometimes, even though I'm aware it's not a real word. I know I use ain't. I don't think I use it that often, actually. But yeah. I always wonder if it's actually discernible, or if it's just normal. He's be able to do a good Russian accent. Yeah, I can't do accents. I can do them good for like 5 syllables, and then it just goes like good and the bleh.
運んでくるのが可愛いメイドさんならいいのよ。ゆかりみたいだね。そんなことないよ。あやかだって可愛いし。はいはい、お世辞どうもありがとう。どうだい？打ち合わせは進んでるかい？
The owner comes over after finishing the dishes. Yes, quite well.
まずケーキについてなんですけど。
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much how I am with voices and stuff like that. That's why I've seen people do. The guy who there was a guy named Milby who let's say was, he still does YouTube and streams, but he was the first one I ever watched do like a visual novel Let's Play, and he was hilarious because he was able to do the voices. And that was a very funny thing. He was funny anyway, but the voices, you know, made it even funnier. And so I think I maybe tried that like once, and then I was like, nope, don't even. So yeah. So I just read it. The owner takes a seat, and our meeting promptly begins.
確か聞いている話だと、ショートケーキ、シフォンケーキ、ガトーショコラをそれぞれ4ホールずつだったかな。
そのくらいあれば大丈夫だと思います。
Excuse me.
ケーキっていつも娘さんが焼いてるんでしたっけ？
ああ、そうだよ。
Mr. Mitaka has a daughter named Rio attending college. She helps out at the cafe on the side while going to school. I began my part-time job this year at Black Cat because she was busy at job hunting.
一人で大丈夫ですか？もしだったら私も手伝いに来ますけど。
当日は開店を遅めにして私も手伝うから大丈夫だよ。
わかりました。ではお言葉に甘えちゃいますね。
Try imagining Yukari making a cake. I can only imagine her fur falling into the cake. Yeah, I don't think she should be allowed in a kitchen. I'm sorry, Yukari. But you'd have to have one freaking huge hairnet to be able to, you know, to be able to be in the kitchen. Yeah, that is a lot of them, I will admit. I guess the fortunate thing on Steam is that you can't actually, on Steam they can't actually put those scenes in there. So yeah, that's, and there's definitely a whole lot like that. Which, to be honest, would make them pretty funny to Let's Play possibly, or to watch a Let's Play of anyway. I will admit, yeah, the like I mentioned that if you want to see something, if you want to watch a really funny thing, look up Milbyful on YouTube, Katawa Shoujo. That's an actual porn. Well, it's not. It is, but not very often. Like, it took him like 100-something episodes, and there's like only one scene, maybe 2 scenes for a couple of characters that are like that. But he did a Let's Play doing voices, and let's just say that that did make it funny. He had to censor. He had to censor pretty hard in places. But that did make it funny for a Let's Play, those scenes. So yeah. Look up Milbyful Katawa Shoujo. And that's probably, and if not for that, I probably wouldn't have played any visual novels on YouTube at this point, or should be streaming it right now. So yeah, it's funny though. The customer would probably get angry at that. Wait, when that happens. But yeah, a game like this is definitely this one's good as a Let's Play because it's just such a strange concept, you know, and it has a lot of room for humor, you know, to be added into it, you know, kind of not to be made fun of, but to poke fun of, you know. Yeah, yeah, that's why, you know, definitely should have like some sort of like an entire fishnet suit, fishnet suit, you know, as a hairnet. Yeah, there is another visual novel that I'm wanting to stream. I think it's a pretty long one because it has 2 DLC packs that I picked up like last year when they were on sale. But it's called Go Go Nippon, my first trip to Japan, and I did a random gaming video of it back about 2 years ago, I think. Maybe over 2 years ago. It's been a long time, but you know, it's not a mature game. I think maybe it shows maybe some from like the sometimes, you know, if I have a visual novel, I'll go into Steam and I'll look through the images and I'll be like, okay, is there nudity in this game? You know, I need to know this before I do a Let's Play of it. Because if it has nudity in it, then I'm not going to do a Let's Play of it, you know. So I have done that for some games. As research. It's research, I tell you! Research! But, seemed like I saw maybe like some side butt or something in it. But it's not supposed to be a game with those scenes in it, you know. So, but basically it's about this dude who meets these two friends online, because 2 friends, and he goes to Japan to meet them, and hey, they turn into they wind up being girls. They never said this apparently. I guess it never came up. They were such good friends, but hey, let's never actually mention our genders to you. So it looked like it had a lot of room for humor to be added into it, you know. So that's what I'm planning on streaming. It's on the list. Would they forgive her if she did that? No way. I know Twitch is much more okay with that, because they're fine with some nudity being in your stream. You know. YouTube, nope. They're not good with nudity at all. They want no part of the nudity. Yeah. I think that game would be... I'm very sure that game would be fine to stream, because your point isn't to have sex with them, you know. And I think if you... I think reading up on Steam, they say the soccer games are not able to... You're not able to stream the adult versions, but I think they're okay with the Steam version. But I'm not absolutely sure, so I'm not going to stream them ever. The soccer games. I have a few of them. I picked them up on sale, I think in the Humble Bundle thing. But I'm not ever going to stream those, even though it might be pretty funny for me and uncomfortable for me to stream them. There's no way they would. Actually, you just can't do that in places you serve food. Thank you, boss.
私はメイド喫茶に行ったことがないからあまり力にはなれないかもしれないが
He can just make a highlight reel.
メイド喫茶といってもあくまで可愛らしい喫茶店というイメージなので、三鷹さんがこの喫茶店を開くときに意識したこととか教えてもらえると嬉しいです。
Yeah, if I had like good editing software plus the for one reason why I'm really focusing on streaming is stuff like editing. I don't know. I've never been able to get my motivation up. If I even just splicing something together, it moves my motivation for something down a little bit, you know. So if I were to have to edit something like that, it would shoot my motivation down to want to continue such a thing. So that's why I'm definitely going to be streaming, you know, for a good while. I'm planning on, hopefully I'll keep streaming from here on. I feel like I'm going to enjoy that better than YouTube. Also, it's more, I'm building this YouTube, this Twitch channel is like 4 years old, but I haven't been heavily focused on building it, you know, until recently. I mean, I've tried building it a bit in the past, but it's like a new project to me, so I'm feeling a lot more motivated for this than I am for YouTube. I've got 2 YouTube videos that I haven't even put up yet that I've got recorded.
なるほど。だったら照明小物店内に流す曲あたりだろうね。
Probably need to put them. I actually probably need to upload one of them when I get done streaming.
可愛らしくしたいんだったら照明は明るめにして白を基調に部屋を作ればいいんじゃないかな。あとはポイントに花瓶とか本棚とかを置くといいかもしれない。
なるほど。参考になります。
Shinazawa nods and she takes notes.
でも花瓶や本棚、心当たりはないわね。今度先生に相談してみようかしら。
あ、綾子、もしかしたらうちにあるかもしれないよ。
どういうこと？
うちのお父さんって貿易商の人間なんだけど、メイド喫茶に合うものがあるかはわからないんだけど、調べてみる価値はあるかも。
Yeah, I can't complain. I mean, I don't get a lot of people, but I have good folks that come by. You know, they keep me good company. You know, I guess one thing that's you know, I've done YouTube, so I'm used to talking to myself when I need to. But you know, everybody who does come by, you know, is awesome. You know, you and Spare Time, Chris, Bug, Adrian, he stopped by. He was from Chris's chat. Forgetting somebody. Z-Mix Man is okay. But yeah, everybody's really friendly. That's something I'm really glad about. Hopefully, hopefully it stays, you know, good and firm. That's a weird way to put it. I hope my Twitch channel remains firm. It doesn't help when I make a motion like this. Like, what am I talking about when I say firm? But yeah, I'm really happy with it so far. You know, of course, I guess it's natural for you to want to continue growing, you know. But I'm happy with it too. I'm happy with how it is too. So yeah, I really am. Awesome, man. I'm glad you am. I'm glad you am. Hopefully you're not in grammar. I'm glad you're not like a grammar hard hitter, because I just screwed that up. I'm glad you are, man. I'm glad you are. Hopefully I'll get some. I am going to be doing something pretty soon. I haven't mentioned it publicly. I thought of it about 3 days ago. I mentioned it to my buddy Bang Bang Potato, you know, the other day. But I'm thinking about doing a marathon on Black Friday. I've worked in retail for 11 years. This is the first year I'm actually going to be off during November and December. So I'm like, especially Black Friday, you know, the day after Thanksgiving. So I was thinking, what am I even going to do with myself that day? I normally work like 14, 15 hours, you know. So what am I going to be doing with myself? So 14, 15 hours, that's not enough. That's more like 16, 17 hours. But yeah, I think I'm going to do like a charity marathon that day. I haven't mentioned it yet, but I think I am. Got some ideas for games to stream. if you've got any good ideas for cheap games, or for games that, you know, for me to stream, then let me know. I think I'm going to have my new computer by then, too, so hopefully I won't be limited, you know, like I have been. But yeah, hopefully I'll get some new folks in there, because I'm going to be raising money for Extra Life, which I did do a marathon, a 24-hour marathon back about almost 2 years ago, I think. So that was quite an experience. I was pretty tired. Still want your computer fixed? Yeah, it sucks not having a computer. To be honest, if I didn't have this computer, I would probably go crazy. Because I don't have a very good computer. Not a good computer. I don't have a very good phone. So I'd be like, what am I? Yeah. Can't watch anything with this too much. That was a really crazy experience. Yeah, it was just me and you. Well, no, I take that back. Danny Boy hopped in for the last 2 hours there, Chris. But yeah, it was me and you. I know I played Minecraft. And I played more Minecraft. And Stardew Valley, that was the other game I played. And I played something else, I think. And you played Far Cry. Far Cry 4? Yeah, Far Cry 4, I think, is what you played. And Speedrunners, yeah, that's right. We played Speedrunners with God Fairy. And Minecraft Bingo, that's right. We played a lot during those 24 hours. I don't know why I'm offering to do it again. Especially kind of on my own. Awesome, man. Awesome. I'm thinking about doing... yeah, it was a struggle. After that 24 hours, I was just like... Actually, to be honest, I hate to admit it, I don't remember much of Danny Boy's part. Because I was sitting in my chair kind of just going like... So, yeah, definitely though. I'm wanting to at some point, if I have my, actually I might do that. I've been thinking, I'm doing maybe some multiplayer type games where people can actually join. I don't know if I'll do like a chat where they can join in a chat like to talk, but there's a game that I've been playing here lately called Gotham City Imposters. And there's another free game called Line of Sight. Both of them are free to play. Both shooters. And I've been playing them some for the achievements. They're fun games anyway. Or Gotham City Imposters is pretty fun. Line of Sight is okay to me. But I was thinking that would be fun games for me to get, you know, have people help me out with the achievements, you know. So I might do that if there's interest in it. I'll have to test out whether I can actually play online good and stream. I know when we played Ballistic Mini Golf the other night, while I was streaming it, I couldn't stream it very well. Like Discord was cutting out, and the game was lagging badly. But once I quit streaming, it worked better. So I don't know if that was my internet or my computer. So I have to test that. Because the computer, if it's the computer, then good. But if it's the internet, then still not going to help me. But yeah, I am bred though. I didn't see much of that. It'll be a beast. It'll definitely be a beast compared to this one. That's for sure. And again, I appreciate you getting it to me sooner than originally planned. It will let me play more games than I would have otherwise. I mean, heck, I could play Guns of Icarus. Yeah, it really is. Also, with a video card, I can actually, you know, have like a game in full screen while playing it, rather than having to like have the game here and then the chat there. Yeah, I think it is pretty good. I know way back when it was spotty when I was trying to stream before, but yeah, my internet I think is pretty steady now. I remember my internet used to go off a lot at like midnight. Like it would literally cut off. Like if I was watching a video, it'd be like the circle. And then I'd see my modem cut off, and then it would cut back on like a minute later. That's not a very big laptop. You can't even play. There's a lot of PC games you can't even play because they're like over 29 gigs or 28 gigs. That's why hopefully I'm not going to have to ever stream or anything on a laptop. The only time I do have a laptop, but the only time I've ever used it is when my mom is in the hospital and I'm staying down there with her. And I normally just play like random games. I remember I played. I've got some PopCap games on it that I'd had, and I was playing stuff like Peggle on it. And I remember the last time I was down there with her, I actually had Steam. I actually had a proper phone, so I could log into Steam. Since my account is protected with the mobile thing, I was actually having to use an Android emulator in order to protect my Steam account. And I actually had a proper phone the last time she was in the hospital, so I was on Steam, but it was like video game, video novels and like really simple games I was able to play. It's kind of like I don't know if you've ever watched Price is Right or Old School Price is Right. I don't know if they still have Plinko on there, but basically it's like you shoot like this little marble, and there's like these pegs, and there'll be blue pegs and orange pegs, and basically the ball goes like blah, 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 blah. You know, it's pretty fun because you have to try to calculate where the ball will continue going, and you only have like 10 balls to hit all the orange pegs. So it can become pretty, it can be pretty difficult at times. But it's really fun when you play that at like 5. It can be pretty fun, especially when it does things you're not expecting. Like it'll be like, blue, blue. It's big in your childhood. I think I played it back about 7 or 8 years ago. I really can't remember when it came out. I think it was on the 360. Maybe at first, possibly. Maybe it wasn't. It was on PC that I played it. I can't remember when I played it though. When did Peggle come out? Let me look that up. Yeah, they made Peggle 2. That was the 360 exclusive, or the Xbox exclusive. What is the date? Release February 27, 2007. It's okay, yeah, about 10 years ago. At 5, you was addicted. It plays pretty well on my laptop. Yeah, Peggle's fun. Again, it's like you don't know what it's gonna do. And the power-ups is cool. I remember I liked the hamster, I think it's a hamster. It like makes a double ball, and then the I did like the one that when you hit the special pegs, it like I think it's a flower. It like lights up like so many orange pegs and stuff. I think that was maybe my second favorite. Oh, and the crab one that you get like the crab things at the side to keep hitting it up. You have to be lucky and actually be, need to do that. Yeah, at the end it would be like the Ode to Joy, I think is the name of it. It's the song from Die Hard, and it's a classical song, but it's also the song from Die Hard. I can't remember the song now. Like, I would know it if I heard it, but I can't even begin to like, simulate it. Good guy, you know You know the Die Hard song. She suddenly throws a conversation at me. Huh, just me? You won't come? What? How could she say that? It's true I've never met I've never gone to meet Yukari's parents. Yeah! I just realized that too. I was like, what's sad is I was progressing slowly in the Let's Play because I was yakking. And the sad thing is, I've been streaming for 3 hours. Over 3 hours now. And I think I'm at like... I know I'm not even halfway to where I was at when I played it first, so... Yeah. I mean, that's the fun... I mean, to be honest, that's what streaming's about, you know. It's about the talking, you know. I guess with it being more story-based games, it kind of stalls the story. Yeah. Welcome to Twitch streams. I mean, I'm bad about talking randomly anyway, so yeah. But just wait a sec. If Alpaca's parents are alpacas too, then wouldn't it mean I've been mistaken up until now? That means Yukari has always been an alpaca, and my eyes have been lying to me this whole time. The podcast. Yeah. To be honest, I don't label. I've been doing like episode. I've just been doing parts. So on YouTube, instead of being like Raccoon episode 1, I just go like Raccoon part 1. Some of them have been doing kind of decent on YouTube. This might be a good chance to check. I guess that's a pretty serious move, meeting her parents for the first time. Meaning? Ah, yeah. Alone with my alpaca girlfriend. Giggity. The alpaca moves about in confusion, its face flushed. Every time she moves against me, her fur rubs and tickles my skin. Bestiality! Actually, I think there was a, I make a joke, you know, saying that in the Mortal Kombat voice, but I think there was a, I haven't played a lot of the Mortal Kombat games. I think the only one I've ever played is the original Super Nintendo game. I think. But it seems like I have watched like a lot of retro videos, you know, about retro, or a lot of videos about retro gaming. Seems like they did have like a bestiality thing, where, you know, they would turn into animals and kill the person instead of fatality or something. So that's kind of a creepy thing. Yeah. Yukari takes my hand and drags me to the door. Yeah. Shinizawa bows respectfully. If they did actually have bestialities in there, it's not what you're thinking. It would not be what you would normally think when you hear that word. I'll see you tomorrow, boss. I say my goodbye to the owner as I'm pulled away. Actually, let me save the game. Okay, so... that's not too bad. I remember, for some reason, I remembered saving the game at this point. So it looks like we're at about the end of episode 5 from my original Let's Play. Yeah. So I'm not moving just that slowly.
ごめんなさい。
Yeah. Yukari, let's go my hand frantically. It seems almost stupid to say it at this point, but only now do I realize that Yukari's hands are hooves. Feels much harder than a human's hands as well. But isn't the only thing that's harder. Wonder why I didn't notice anything strange about it while it was happening, though. Oops, need to make sure to write this down in my observation case logs. Observation case log 4. Hand holding. The hands of the alpaca are hooves and are hard when you hold them. Okay, that should be all for now. I think there will end up being quite a few observation case studies by Saeki Kazuma.
じゃあ、ここで。
また来週学校でね。
I walk Yukari and Shinazawa to the bus stop, then head home. But yeah, she does take up some space. Not a thing that I would mention to her though. Yo, Yukari, I know you're my girlfriend though, but you kind of take up a lot of space. Yeah, it has been a weird stream. I'm probably gonna be wrapping up soon. I think I will go and yeah, why not? I think I will go and end it here. I was gonna try to make it for another 10 minutes, but I think I will go and end it here. After almost 3.5 hours isn't bad. I feel like I haven't made a lot of progress with it, but maybe tomorrow I can get back to about where I was, or close. I'd made it to the festival. The festival is... I know before, I actually remember the... even though it was back in April, as you can see, the... April the 9th was when I last played this. I remember there was something really, really funny that that happened, and I'm going to continue to use that joke. But yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for hanging out. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. I'm glad it gave you some stuff to mess with your lady friends on Discord. I'm sorry, lady friends of Epics on Discord. It wasn't my fault. Not my fault. But thank you for hanging out, man. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Bug. Don't think anybody else showed up. But yeah. Anyway, that's gonna be it for now. I will stream it again tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly what time. Maybe about the same time as today, about 6-ish, 7-ish. Maybe as early as 4-ish. I'll have to wait and see. But anyway, thank y'all, and y'all have a good night.